G'day footprinters, Chrissy here. I hope everyone had a peaceful and happy Christmas celebration. I know there are also a lot of people who are alone at Christmas and maybe don't have a good time. If any of you are watching, I hope you at least had a day of peace for yourself. You know, this time of year can be different things for different people. Not everyone has the best memories of it or deals the best with it. And if you are one of those people, I hope you were at least able to have a day of peace. I also hope that everyone is looking forward to the coming New Year and that they all have a happy New Year. So I was watching the three-way thing with Johnny and Jen Lynn and Becca from the House of Lenormand, and somebody, I can't remember who, sorry, they saw my name up there and they said, have you been on vacation? No, I haven't. I tell you, the place I work shuts down over the Christmas period. I've just had a lot to do and a lot to, cope with. So I sort of, and I've been trying through the holiday to actually get back, but you might notice you'll see a bookshelf there with all my cards on it. I also rearranged the kitchen a bit. We had a lot of cleaning to do, so just a lot of all minutiae stuff that had to get done. And it's only now been today when I felt out of place where, yeah, I can, look and take a look at the cards. So, my darling footprinters, oh, so much. I think we will start off with having a look at Trump in January, which is, standard fare. See what's happening with him, do an overview, or, I suppose I could do a cross, but we'll see what happens. Then I thought I would have a look at the Democratic Party, the candidates, not individually, but the candidates as a whole, looking at them and just asking the question is, will one of those currently in the race be the candidate, or is somebody else going to step in and end up being the candidate for the presidency, and one of those others be the vice president? I just have an idea that the person who's going to run in the end hasn't come to the fore yet. So, but first we're going to start off with Trump in January. I love the kerfuffle he made about being cut out of Home Alone. That's just ridiculous. Yeah. And anyway, Trump in January. Well, it's in the air. I'll do a cross. So this place has quite a few of my notes and stuff with the cleanup, so I had to print up my yes no's again. And anyway, I'm using for Trump, one I quite often like to use for him is the Steampunk Tarot by Liz Dean, I think it is. No, Barbara Moore and Ali Fell. So with this is different from my other Steampunk Tarot, which is done by Soraya Rose, which came out in April of this year. This one's been out a few years. So, hello, Bubba girl. You going to say hello to everyone? Say hello, everyone. Come on. Hey, say hello, everyone. Say, Ian, we know you've been flirting with other cats. We know you've been flirting with that Mueller from Whimsy's channel. Oh, look, see, she knows. Anyway, come on, Bubba. You hold. Just put her down. Come on, sweetheart. There you go. Mama's all right. There you go. So, yeah. Anyway, Trump, do a Celtic cross, looking at Trump's situation in January. Looking at Trump's situation in January. Trump's situation in January. They're upside down, or they might have some reversed. Three of Pentacles. Something might be coming out about group work. This is interesting because this symbol is being put over what appears to be a hidden passage. Plans, hidden plan, hidden passage. So maybe some secrets are going to come out about hidden money. Now, what is at the heart of the situation for Trump in January? Yeah, I've got the card, the deck upside down. Four of Cups. Something he doesn't want to face up to. He doesn't want to acknowledge. And maybe in the end an offer that he doesn't really want, but he might not be able to refuse. What's his challenge for January? Eight of Swords. Now, I do call this my having painted yourself into a corner card. Prisoner of his own making. He has painted himself into a corner. And yes, I know my little cheat sheet is there. I like to, if I haven't looked at the cards in a while, sometimes remind myself. So yeah, because yeah. But anyway, so he's painted himself into a corner, and you know, when he is in a corner, that's when he can come out swinging and be his most vicious. So I'm trying to remember the next card. What is at the base of this situation, of the situation for him in January? Seven of Cups. All the gaslighting and trying to make people see what's not there, divert and confuse the situation. A lot of confusion. Or his attempts to confuse the situation and divert the situation, and drag people away from looking at it and asking questions, especially about the impeachment, I should think. And this ridiculous idea he has that by bringing in witnesses they will clear him. But please bring in the witnesses. I don't wish bad on anyone. I just wish whatever happens to them is justified. So I just wish justice with regards to anyone's actions. You know, some people say, oh, this, that, they should have that, and they should have that done to them. They should be dealt with in a justified manner. Okay. What's in the past with him? What's in the past? Whoa, Ten of Swords. Night of the long dark night of the soul. Crushing, stabs. He's had a lot of career people and even some of his own appointees, you know, saying, no, this isn't right. You know, and doing what he feels is stabbing him in the back, and that's riled him up. So he's ready to roar into 2020, I think, riled up, and because he feels he's been stabbed in the back. Oh, lies, it's all lies, you know, all these people are lying. That's what it's the base of his situation at the moment. But he won't acknowledge that it's his own lies and it's his own misuse of the power of his office that has got him when he is. And he won't acknowledge that he's put himself where he is. He just won't. And it's like, nope, not going anywhere. What's in the present for him? Ace of Wands reversed. Wow. So the Ace of Wands reversed is everything for him is going on hold. The Ace of Wands is new opportunity for action. Some would say it's new opportunity for investigation, but this is everything's going to go on hold for him until this situation with the Senate trial and all this is over, because unlike other presidents who have been in this situation, the poor little petal can't do his job when there's other things going on that upset him. Yeah. You know, I've been reading, Trump signs this into being and Trump signs that into being and some good things. That's a last-ditch effort on him. This is all his people finding things that he can sign into being that will make him look good. You know, is signing this and signing that and making this that and making that that. But opportunities are going to dry up for that. I think they're sort of coming to the end of the things that they had put aside for him to be able to sign and look good with, and there's just no more opportunity. Come on, Bubba. Oopsie daisy. Come on, sweetheart. Hang on a minute. I'm going to have to just pause, and Bubba girl's going to have to hop down. Hang on. Oh, there she goes, doing a little tightrope thing across the back of the chairs. So, yeah, you know, I've been seeing these stories. Trump signed this bill and bringing this into being, and Trump's doing this, and he's pissing these people off. This is stuff that his aides have had there for him to do to make him look good, that he just couldn't be bothered with until recently, when he needed things to do things that make him look good. So he's just signing pieces of paper that's all about other people's work, in the hopes that it will make him look good. And I think this is going to dry up in January. They're running out of things to put in front of him to sign to try and make him look good, and his ideas are going to be blocked, and yeah, he's going to trying to lead things on a new path. That's not going to happen. That's going to be blocked as well. Inspiration's blocked. He can't do anything, poor little petal. His immediate future, 5 of Swords. Wow. He's going to do yet something else in the immediate future, which really showcases the lack of honour that this man has. He's interfering with the Navy, with that SEAL who, not a nice man, doing what he did. It just shows such contempt for the armed forces and their laws and their disciplinary actions, and it just showed such contempt for the armed forces, and it sort of showed how little honour this person had, this man has. And he's going to be doing something else, which also shows off that he has no honour. You know, no honour. This rich merchant here is, this woman's offering something that's precious to her, and she's looking tired and she's stressed and her clothes are a bit federal. And this rich guy's saying, yeah, I'll take this. Of course, it's precious to you. I'll take it for a pittance. No honour. So he's going to do something else, which yet again highlights that he is not a man of honour. Just not a man of honour. What is in his environment in January? Knight of Wands reversed. Wow. Knight of Wands is someone who takes actions. They're an investigator. They're curious. And but you know, and they're daring, and they're very cocky. You know, they're so sure they know what they're doing is right, and the actions they're taking is right, and quite often they are. But this is the reversed card. So he's just going to stuff it up. His actions are just going to be... He's going to try and manipulate. He's going to try way too hard. But it's not going to work, I think. People are starting to see. And people are starting to see that he's been trying way too hard and he's been trying to manipulate the situation, and they're starting to wake up to that he's not the passionate, take charge, do the right thing crusader. He's not. He's the opposite. He's a blowhard who tries to be a big man, but because it's not real, it's not sincere, he's not doing the right things with his position, it's just not working, and people are starting to see that. And that's in his environment. So what do other people see around him? The Two of Pentacles reversed. He's been trying to manipulate. Again, it's a card of manipulation. He's been trying to manipulate and make people see things, and people aren't seeing what he wants them to see anymore. This is, again, this card is reversed, so they're not seeing what he wants them to see anymore. So his efforts at manipulation, they're not working, and people aren't seeing what he wants them to see anymore. They're seeing what they need to see. They're seeing the truth about it all. So, and the truth of what he is. And I think this other action's really going to bring that out. Now, what's his hope? King of Wands. He wants to be seen as that steady, firm, passionate leader that provides a good foundation and wise leadership. That's what he wants to be seen as. That's what he wants people to see him as. But he fears that they're going to see the exact opposite of that. The opposite, the bad spectrum for the King of Wands is a hot-tempered person who takes rash actions and doesn't really care about anyone or the consequences of his actions. He's a bit of a nasty piece of work who, you know, will blow his top and then try and justify it by blaming others afterwards. You know? So he hopes to be seen, you know, this is what he wants to be seen as, but he's beginning to fear that this is what people are actually seeing. But, you know, he's a sociopath, so he might fear that that's what people see, but he will never really believe that that's what people see, because he doesn't believe that in himself. What his hopes? His hope is that he can continue to manipulate the situation. But if the fears win out and people see exactly what he is, this hope is a failed hope. He's not going to be able to. This is borne out by two other cards of manipulation outweighing the Magician. Yes, the Magician is a major arcana. He has all the tools and all the resources at his at his hands to come out on top of this, and that's what he hopes will happen by manipulating them. But he also fears that people are going to see through all that and won't he fears that they might see through that, but he can't really believe that about himself. Okay, word of warning for Trump for January. The world is watching you, Trumpet, and your journey is coming to an end. The World card, it's the last card in the major arcana. It signifies the end of the Fool's journey. The end of the Fool's journey with the world watching. The world is watching for the end of your journey. What's his card of solace? Page of Cups. He might have some good news or emotional news. I just passed through my head another grandchild, so he might, have some happy news with one of his kids having a baby or something. But I'm not psychic. I'm not a psychic. I don't pretend to be a sensitive. I am intuitive, and yet words and phrases do pop into my head. So when they pop into my head, as I'm looking at a card or something, or I might think, looking at a card, oh, it's this, and then suddenly the words will go, no, it's not, it's actually this. But that's about, that's how I work with what pops into my head as well. And I was just looking at that emotional happy news about a young person, and the phrase another grandchild just popped into my head. So he might be getting some news of another grandchild. And a little baby's always a blessing, no matter, who it is. You can't blame a baby for the family they're born into. And that might bring some good news to the Trump clan. So, and of course we had the Three of Pentacles, the group work, the hidden money, the passage, hidden papers, hidden plans that are probably going to come out. It could even be about money that comes out in January, sorry. So that is my reading for Trump in January. I'm going to keep going now because I have a new phone now, so this is my old phone. I have a lot more space to record things, so I'm going to go next, and I'll just gather these cards up. And these cards do have reversals. I do have reversals in these cards, and I'll give them a quick shuffle just to clear them. And I'm going to have a quick look at word has been the last few weeks. Ivanka is in a lot of trouble, so I'm going to have a quick overview with Ivanka. So I'm going to use a different deck for her. We'll just put the steampunk one there, and let's have a look at a quick overview on Ivanka Trump. I'm going to use the Universal Celtic Tarot. Lovely deck. Ivanka Trump. Is she in trouble over missing funds from the inauguration fund? Is she in trouble over missing cash from the inauguration fund? So I'm going to have a quick look here. I might have to stop. I'm just going to see how long this goes for before it runs out. So could go for another 20 minutes, I don't know. So is Ivanka in trouble over missing cash from the inauguration fund? let's have a look. Okay. Is Ivanka in trouble over missing cash from the inauguration? Okay, let's have a look what's on the bottom. The Lovers. She's caught with a hand in the jar. In flagrante delicto is when you're caught out with someone you're not supposed to be with. Notice there's someone looking on here. Her and somebody else. It's not just her. Somebody else was involved, and there's somebody looking into it. Yeah. So the situation, the missing inauguration fund money. Queen of Wands, Queen of Investigations. Nancy Pelosi isn't really interested in this. This isn't Nancy Pelosi. This is somebody else. There is someone investigating. It's a woman. I'm not quite sure who. Actions. Someone is investigating her actions with regard to that fund. Yeah, so that will be interesting to see. Hang on a moment, I'll just pause this. It's a little Whitby. It's somebody legal. So I don't know, it could be Letitia James, it could be somebody else. But somebody is investigating. Okay, what's the current influences on Ivanka at the moment? The Four of Cups. An office she doesn't want. Oh, gee whiz. Well, she's a Trump, isn't she? So that's not surprising. I think maybe she's been told, look, tell us what happened. Tell us where it went and we'll go lighter on you. I think she's being pressured to cooperate. Tell us all about it. Where'd the money go? And we probably go lighter on you. Okay. What is above her? What's above the whole situation? Six of Wands, victory, celebrating a victory, bringing messages, the messenger of the king's victory, the king's embassy. Yeah. Victorious, riding away victorious, and riding through the streets and riding through the crowd, saying, I am victorious. So that would be the inauguration. That is, it's definitely what's above the whole situation. Missing funds from the inauguration fund. What's in her immediate future? Seven of Wands. She's going to have to defend herself and her actions. Now that's interesting. Why did you spend this money here? Why did you put this money there? Why was this money sent to where it was sent? You can't just spend inauguration money raised for inaugurations as you want. It's all got to be accounted for. It's all got to be accounted for, and there's a lot of it unaccounted for. And she's going to have to defend the way in which she dealt with it. What's underlying the whole situation? The Emperor. Well, of course. You know, they just saw it as another opportunity for a money grab, and Daddy saw it as an opportunity for a money grab and said to daughter, you know, skim as much off the top as you can. That's my read on it. He's underneath the whole thing. He's behind the whole thing. And she carried out his his orders because, you know, oh, well, it was raised for daddy, so we can use it how we want, you know. What is in the recent past with this? What past actions? The Three of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, this come up. Remember with the steam trunk one with Trump. Group effort. Yeah, she may have been the one to move everything, but it wasn't just her idea. It was a group effort with the Trumps. That woman started asking questions. I don't think she lasted much longer than that because she was asking questions. So yeah, it was all the past actions and all that. It was a group effort, you know. Looks like they're trying to steal Stonehenge, doesn't it? Oh dear. So she's going to have to defend herself in the immediate future. And what's the next step with Ivanka and this thing? Strength. Oh, they've got a strong case against her. She's going to need to be strong because the case against her is strong. Yeah. Let's do a little bit of a clarifier on what's overriding the whole situation in the Six of Wands. Nine of Wands. Anxiety. Oh boy. She's very anxious about it all too. Very anxious about what she did with the money that was there to celebrate the victory. Immediate future, the Sun. More stuff is going to come to light that she's going to have to defend herself with. This is not sunshine and rainbows and lollipops for her. This is more information coming to light about what she did, and she's going to have to defend herself some more. And I think we'll do a clarifier on the last card. The next step, the Strength card, is that strength that she's going to need, or the strength of the case is going to come out. Ace of Wands. New opportunity, new right up, ready to go. Resources. She's going to have to find new resources because they have a strong case. And Ten of Wands. Oh. You know, they say innocent until proven guilty. They have a lot on her. It's going to be hard for her to prove that she's innocent. They have a strong case. She's going to need to find a lot of resources to overcome the burden of proof that they have against her. This is the burden of proof. This is the burden of proof that they have against her. So, you know, I'm going to ask, these are the Dreams of Gaia card, they're a small pack. I'm going to ask very quickly, will she go to jail? I've asked this before, but I'll ask it again very quickly. I'll use the yes, no triangle. I don't know if these are, yeah, Two of Fire, Queen of Wands by the looks of it, and the Ace of Water. My water symbol's upside down. Sorry. Yeah, my water symbol's upside down. So, yes, she could go to jail. There's 2 yeses and a maybe. Oh no, that's the wands. That's wands, I think. I'll just double check that one in the book. Could be swords. Queen of Air. Oh, that's the messenger. That's an 11. 11. 11 of air. 11 of fire. Oh, sorry. I am a dit. I'm not very good with Roman numerals. That's 6. That's a major arcana. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. 6. The crone. The crone, the high priestess. I think. The crone. Oh, well, these have got extra, haven't they? So this is the crone. Feminine power. Now, I don't know if she's a yes or a no, but the woman understands her true nature. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's not looking good for her, but I'm going to ask the question, will she skip the country? Will she skip the country? Before they grab her. Ooh. No. Will she skip the country? Or try to skip the country? Will she try to skip the country? Will Ivanka try to skip the country? Yeah, so 2 of Wands. Yes, she's got. They have plans to get her. Yeah. Water. So yeah, I mean, she's going to get convicted of something, whether she goes to jail or not, I don't know. But is she going to try and skip the country? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. She's, no. Ten of Cups, 10 of Water. That again is no. Yes. That's a yes. Get with her happy family. That is the King of Swords. Maybe. Yes, maybe. And 4 of Cups. No, 4 of Swords. Maybe. Oh yeah. She's going to try. But will she succeed? Will she succeed in skipping the country? She's going to try. She's going to try and evade justice. The sword of truth there. She's going to try and take her family and bolt. And I think Daddy's trying to set up some place for her to run to. So. Actually, no. Yeah. run out on investigations. That's what that is. Will she succeed? Because I asked if she's going to try. So let's have a look if she will succeed. That's the King of Cups. Queen of Wands. No, the Queen of Wands is going to stop her. The Six of Cups. Childhood. These say yes. She is going to succeed in skipping out of the country. Interesting. Wow. Maybe going somewhere. Maybe her mother's old country, where there's no extradition. Wow. Look at that. You know, this inauguration thing is just one of so many things that the Trumps are being investigated for. It's just one of any other number of things. Wow, I'm up to 41 minutes. So I think I will do one more reading. And I think I will do it on Rudy Giuliani. That thing I was watching this morning, and the live thing with Johnny and Jen Lynn and Becca. Johnny had his Gothic deck out and he showed the hangman, and it was a vampire bat person hanging upside down, and he said, "That's Rudy." That's just so looked like him, you know. He's so often being compared to a vampire and stuff. But what I'm going to do is ask what the immediate future holds for Rudy. No, I'm going to ask, is he going to end up under arrest? Are they going to slap the cuffs on him? Won't go any further than that. I'm just going to ask that question. Will they be able to slap the cuffs on him? And will they do it? Will they slap the cuffs on him? So we'll put this deck aside here. Get out the Tattoo Tarot, Ink and Intuition. And are the authorities going to detain Rudy Giuliani? Are they going to detain Rudy Giuliani? Are the authorities going to detain Rudy Giuliani? Do a small cross on it. Three of Cups, celebration. I often call this the drunk uncle card. People will be celebrating because, of course, Rudy can't keep his mouth shut. He's like a drunk uncle who comes out and says all the inappropriate things at a party, at a family party. So, the situation, is he going to be detained? He's in isolation at the moment. He's keeping himself away from the country, isn't he? I think he's gone back to the Ukraine. I'm not 100% sure on that. So, at the moment, he's in isolation. But light is being shone on his activities so much. So He's feeling a little bit alone at the moment, and he's in isolation. He's staying away from people. What's his challenge? The challenge is the Chariot. The challenge is things are coming together for the authorities very quickly. What's at the base of all this? Oh, change, the death card. This, of course, doesn't mean an actual death. It means change, a change of circumstances. So this is a change is coming for him. Basically, he's in for a change. That's what at the base of this. In his past, 9 of Coins, he was sitting pretty for years and years. He was sitting pretty, and he was gathering in more money after he left public office and all this, and but not all of it's been good. The money he's sitting pretty on, I think some of it's quite dirty. Maybe they didn't put enough Tide Pods in with the wash. Okay, what's in the present for him? The Ace of Coins, new opportunity for money. New opportunities coming out for him to learn about money. I think this is this isn't the opportunity for him, it's for the authority, because they are to detain him. Okay? New information about money is going to come out in the near future for Rudy Giuliani. 2 of Swords. He's got to make a decision. Okay, this is coming to an end. So, Queen of Wands, investigation. Latina James has got her eye on him. And a Tower. Yep, Tower of Death. He's going to end up in cuffs. Okay, footprinters. I've got up to 47 minutes here. So, oh, look at my lovely pudding bowl haircut. Anyway. So I've done Trump, Ivanka and Rudy. I'm going to do another video probably tomorrow morning before I go away for New Year's Eve. And I love you all very much, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye.